Hey, what's up? I'm Chris from Three Doors Down, and you are watching Entertainment Focus.
You excited to be playing tonight?
Yeah, love playing in London. It's always a nice treat because we've been here so many times. I think this is like our 8th or 9th time here in London to play, and it gets bigger every time. And we're doing it just by coming over here. You know, people just keep coming back.
You think there's a growing fan base coming?
Yeah, it's growing slow because we're only getting people that are coming to our shows here. Because really, in the UK, we haven't had much success radio-wise. There's some, but not as much as in other countries. So it's smaller, you know. But it's awesome because the people that are showing up for us are people that really want to see us play. You know, not just people that want to hear a song or two. There's people that really want to see the band.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I love that.
We'll be playing a few tracks from the new album, Time of My Life, and set tonight. Is that going to be a big mix of old and new songs? Yeah,
we're gonna actually, you know, we're doing the songs from Time of My Life that are upbeat. You know, we're doing and of course the ones that are singles, and we're also recording. We're trying to record a video for Every Time You Go. This is our new single. We're doing it with only smartphones.
So, oh, really?
Yeah, so people in the crowd will be filming, and we'll be filming, everybody will be filming, and we just ask them to just send the clips into us to our Facebook or whatever. We'll take them, and you know, we're going to put a video together with just that.
It's taking audience participation to a new level.
Yeah, just see what happens, you know, and awesome. You know, maybe it'll be a great video, maybe it won't, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah. So. Now, with the new album, what can we expect from it?
Well, the new record is in a lot of ways like the very first record, The Better Life, because there's more punky kind of rock songs on it. But there's also the songs from like our second record. So it's a good mix of what the band's been throughout the 10 years we've been out, well, 13 years. You know, it's a good mix of that. And we're really proud of it. And, you know, when you're a band like us, we're not reinventing the wheel, you know. We're not going to come out left field with a jazz fusion record, you know. We're not going to do a blues record. We're a rock band, it's what we do. So when we grow, we just grow within ourselves. And we just try to keep it interesting by mixing all the different things that we've done into one record. That's what we try to do with this one.
So you think it's probably your most diverse album to date?
I would say so. Yeah, it's got some pretty, like, even some trancey stuff on it. It's a good mix of all of our records put into one. It really is. It really is.
Awesome. Now, do you split your rhythm parts with you and Matt, or is it just like 50-50 down the road, or do you?
Just whatever happens. I'm the rhythm guy. He's more of an intricate player.
Yep.
So I'll do some of the picking things, you know, like the intros of songs. But for the most part, when we're playing live, I'm the rhythm guy. He does the texture, and then solos we just play. It's kind of like whoever did the solo on the record does the solo live. So we really don't even talk about it. It just kind of works out.
It just happens.
Yeah, and it's okay.
Awesome. Now, talking about your influences, is Leonard Skinner a real big influence for you?
Hell yeah. Look, I'm from Mississippi. When you're born in Mississippi, there's a couple things they give you from when you come home from the hospital, and one of them's a birth certificate, and the other one's a Leonard Skinner record. You know what I mean? That's what you come home with, and a fishing license, and a NASCAR diecast. And so yeah, it's kind of the rules. You know what I mean? It was when I was growing up. Everybody, my brothers, my parents, everybody listened to Leonard Skinner, and I, of course, was right in there with them. So.
What's your favorite Skinner album?
My favorite Skinner album, Second Help.
Second album.
Yeah.
And favorite song?
Favorite song, probably. Mississippi Kid. Mississippi Kid, and I believe that was on Pronounced. Pronounced Leonard Skinner. That's, you know what? I'm gonna have to change it. My favorite Skinner record is Pronounced.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Do you have a favorite track on the new album? One that you're really proud of?
Yeah, Believer.
Believer?
Yeah. And that's what's interesting because you were talking about me and Matt and the rhythm part splitting it. We actually split the solo in half. And I play the first half of it while he plays the rhythm, and then we switch. And he does the solo while I do the rhythm. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I got that idea, I listened to a lot of metal when I was growing up in a band called Exodus. And the guitar players used to do that, like they did it regularly in each song. And I just thought it was the greatest idea. And really, I'm sure other bands do it, but I never noticed any other band doing it. I noticed when they did it. So I was kind of like, that's really cool, because both those guitar players had different styles of solo.
Yeah, exactly.
You really listen to them, so it was really cool. That's what we do. Me and Matt play different, both.
Yeah, you've got very different feels and guitar parts.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now I want to ask, you guys have been together like 15 years.
Yeah.
What's the secret to staying together for so long?
Fighting.
playing.
Lots of working out and fighting. No, I'm just kidding. I think we've known each other for so long because I don't remember meeting these guys. I remember just knowing them, kind of growing up. We've known each other since we were babies, and it's just like being in a band with your brothers.
Yeah.
Except a lot of families, when they're in music bands together, they fucking hate each other. You know what I mean? Like a lot of brothers hate each other. Like, look at the Black Crowes.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Well, they weren't really brothers, but they hate each other.
Yeah.
But Black Crowes and Oasis, you know what I mean? Those guys fought all the time on stage and stuff. And we don't do that. We don't do that. So we're not quite family, but we are.
That's awesome. Do you think it's a lot harder for bands these days to stay together or even get noticed, especially with the way things are going?
Yeah.
You've got things like Idol and X Factor. Do you feel that bands have to do a lot more to get noticed?
I think a band has to do a lot more to survive, is what I think. Because there's downloading now. When we started, there was no downloading. You still made money on records, which no one makes hardly any money on records anymore. Very few people. And then you got all these TV shows where you have to throw these pop stars out into the world, and they dominate. And they dominate everything, the charts, radio, and so it's almost like you have to kind of come from there to be noticed. But I guarantee that the music, people that love music, love it inside, down in their bones, and that cookie cutter stuff and like manufactured music is not going to satisfy the real fan of music. It's going to satisfy people that like watching TV. That's it. But the songs and the people are they're built by other people. Bands like us, we are what we are. We've developed by going out on the road, by drinking and partying and doing the things that we do as a rock band, developed us into what we are. You know what I mean? And I think that that's going to stay around for a while. People will remember that shit when they're not going to really remember. They're not going to remember half the people from these shows.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, Better Life's had gone platinum, and you've been Grammy nominated. Does that ever surprise you how far you've come as a band?
Yeah. I was thinking about it this morning. When I got up out of bed, I was thinking about like what we've accomplished as a band, and you have to like almost write it all down because there's so many little things and some big things that we've done. You put them all together, it's pretty fucking cool. We're 5 guys from Mississippi that worked in shipyards and come from dirt, come from nothing. Lived in trailers. I lived in trailer until I got signed in this band. I bought my first house, I was 35, and so lived in trailer parks, dirt, poor, and to come out and to be nominated 3 times for a Grammy. Actually won one on a gospel record. The record won a Grammy, so we got recognized for that. Billboard Awards, American Music Awards, and just all the shows and all the fans and the platinum records. It's been really cool, man. Really cool. I don't know if I could like really just sit and reflect on it too much without like just going fuck. It's a lot of stuff. It's really cool, man. Really fun, cool.
Now, there's also speaking about Mississippi and how you come from. You had Hurricane Katrina go through and destroy a lot of your house, and also you guys set up the Better Life Foundation to help people there. How was that? What was that experience like when you lost everything in Katrina?
Man, that was tough. I had a brand new baby. I was married. I'm not married anymore, but I was married at the time, so I had a family to worry about. I was on tour, and no one knew that it was going to be what it was going to be. We go through hurricanes all the time. Category whatever, who cares? It never does that. It just kind of blows up, like you get a little water in your yard, and off it goes. That's kind of how that happens. But that one like kind of parked itself right on top of where I lived for 13 fucking hours and sat there and blew and blew and blew. And it looked like, I don't know, people probably have seen the pictures, but if you were there, I was there. It looked like God took an eraser and just went. Whole fucking towns, man. Like whole communities gone. Everything, every structure gone. Dead. Everyone dead, Really fucked up. And you hear about New Orleans and it flooded and the human devastation there, sure. But Mississippi got wiped off the face of the earth too. The whole coast gone. And I went home. I had 13 feet of water in my house. I lost everything I owned. Everything. I lost all my photographs of my children, my computers, my cars, my pictures, my magazines, all the stuff I collected on the road. I lost my whole life. I had to start over. So 2005 on. Before that, gone. High school pictures, yearbooks, everything, my whole fucking life just destroyed. So, I mean, I recovered because I had insurance and was able to kind of like pick the pieces up and salvage what I could. A lot of people weren't able to do that, you know, down there. So that Better Life Foundation is one of the ways that we helped. And we bought fire trucks for one town, and bought police cars for another town, and gave them a tour bus because they had no city hall, they had no hospital, they had no emergency, anything. They were all working out of their cars. It was fucking bullshit.
Oh, that's amazing that you'd be able to do something like that.
It's cool. It was really cool that we were able to do something like that, and to be able to do it while we had our own problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we did all that while I was rebuilding, and the band, you know, it's just good guys, man. Really good guys.
Awesome. Now, you have a concert every year for that as well. When's it on this year, and who's going to be on the bill?
Don't know yet, but it's going to be November 19th.
November 19th?
And I don't know who's going to be on the bill, but it's always like really cool of someone to kind of come and play that because you got to play it for free.
Yeah.
Because we do, and it's really cool. Last year we had Saving Abel, Theory of a Dead Man, and the year before that we had Stained, and we've had Leonard Skinner has played it with us. Really cool. We had Tracy Lawrence, some country singers back from Nashville. And it's always a really good time. It's like 3 days in a hotel with the band, and anybody can come. And we had some fans from the UK actually show up.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I know Switchfoot also showed up to one show. They have a Bro-Am, I think something similar as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great community you guys have, helping each other out.
Yeah, $3 million we've raised in the last 7 years. So,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, just one last question I have for you. You guys tour like maniacs. What do you do to survive?
I don't know, man. We're just a working band, you know. That's what we do. That's the only way. You know, I'll say this: we tour to survive. That's how we do it. That's how we're able to kind of come and see people because the money we make at this show gets us to the next show. You know, and we just kind of do that. And that's how you do it in this business. You gotta go out and see everybody. You gotta play. You can't just play 5 shows and go home. You gotta go out and play 50.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, I think you probably rival the Foo Fighters in terms of how much you tour.
Yeah, we do, man. But see, the Foo Fighters, how big that band is right now, they got that way from playing.
Yeah.
You know, and they're fucking good. You ever seen them live?
Yeah, absolutely.
So good. So, yeah.
Awesome.